Call me crazy. I'm starting over. I'm starting afresh. I'm letting go of the entire watch collection, save for my very favorite watch, and I'm beginning again. I'm going to methodically add, to my watch rotation and really start fresh and take, the successes that I've experienced, the mistakes that I've made over the 20 odd years that I've been a watch collector prior, and I'm going to apply that into building a new collection. And it's kind of a crazy thing. I admit, most of you watching this video, you'll think that I'm making a major mistake. You'll go, Bruce, I just don't get what you're doing. You're not making sane choices right now. You won't necessarily get it. And I think some of you that watch me, you're relatively normal, right? You haven't really been bitten by the horology bug that has grabbed so many of us. So you'll see me from going, a dozen odd watches down to one, down to two, down to three as I slowly build upon, my rotation. You'll see that as more of a sane move than an insane move, which I think maybe most of you watching would say it's more insane than sane. But let's talk about this. I've really been a lot of places over the years in terms of my watch collection and my phases as a watch collector. I've had Seiko heavy days, diver heavy days, German watch days, micro brand days, Rolex days. I haven't really done the vintage days. I've dabbled into that phase a little bit, but really I've been all over the map. I've had a large watch collection. I've had a minimal watch collection, but I've never really just gone full send and let go of everything. And not just physically letting go of the watches, but mentally, letting go of any baggage that's associated with those pieces, be it good, emotional experiences or slightly negative. I'm letting go of everything. I'm trying to be more of a normal collector, and I'm going down to one watch. In fact, this is the watch that I chose to remain. I picked my very favorite out of my collection, which I know a lot of you that regularly watch me, you'll know that this is the Pasha de Cartier C timer. This is a discontinued model that is very odd for a Cartier. It's a famous designer's design, Gerald Genta, and it's an absolutely wonderful watch. It's kind of under the radar. It's a little bit dressy, it's a little bit formal and elegant, but at the same time, it's very sporty, very solid. And so this is my one watch. Now, part two to this is another long-term goal of mine, besides just beginning afresh and, everything that's associated with that. A long-term goal of mine has been to buy a solid gold watch, and not just one that is capped gold or two-tone or the watch head only. I mean a full gold watch with a gold bracelet, gold case back, gold bezel, gold crown, the whole 9 yards. I want that weight. I want that luster of yellow gold. I want that experience. Again, that's been something that I've thought about for years and years. And I've always kind of thought, well, one day I'll do it. One day I'll buy that Rolex or that Omega or that Lange or that, whatever watch. And I've always also thought one day I'll start anew, or I'll leave this hobby, or I will go down to one watch and I'll try that out. I've always thought, hey, I'm going to do those things someday. Well, you know what? Someday is today. So I'm doing this. In fact, let me show you what I've done here. Again, I've let go of all of my watches, and you might think that's totally wild, totally crazy. I kind of get that. But at the same time, this is exciting for me. So let me take off my one watch, my favorite watch, my Pasha de Cartier C timer, and I will unveil the purchase that I made yesterday. I went down to my local authorized dealer. I bought a full gold watch. This is the second watch in my, building a new watch collection journey that I'm super pumped to go on. So let me unveil it here. Let me set this down and put on the new one. It's heavy. It is heavy. I bought one that I have long loved. This is the Rolex Day-Date. This is in full yellow gold. This has the President bracelet, the champagne dial, the Roman applied markers, and it is just a marvelous watch. Oh, it's marvelous. I'm super excited about it. Now, kind of the reasoning with this, yes, it's been a long-term goal to have a full gold watch, but I also thought that it would be an ideal opportunity to do it this year because I've recently crossed 100,000 subscribers. That's a major milestone that I just had this goal to one day get to. And you can see the silver play button on the wall behind me. So I thought, hey, let's commemorate this with getting that full gold watch and getting a watch that I've loved for over a decade. And let's coincide it with blowing up the collection, starting anew, and sharing the journey with you, my fellow watch collectors. So I'm doing it all. It's not someday anymore. It's today for me. And that might sound wild. I definitely know a lot of you are probably rolling your eyes, tuning out of this video, but I'm super pumped about it. So right now, I have a 2-watch collection. I have the full gold day date, which I plan to daily most of the days. When I don't want to wear this, I will, I'm so excited I can't talk. I will be wearing the Pasha de Cartier Sea Timer. And right now, after blowing up the collection, I have some money burning a hole in my pocket. So I'm thinking about what is next. But again, I want to do it methodically. I want to do it more slowly than I've done it in the past. So when I add, I want watches that are going to be long-term. And when I mean long-term, I'm not talking 3 years, 5 years. I'm talking about 20, 30 years. So I guess you could say that keeper. I never really used the word keeper myself, but I want these to be around for a while. What am I thinking about next? Well, I've got steel, I've got gold, I've got Rolex, I've got Cartier, I've got a day date and a time only with a date. What else could I do? Should I add complication? Should I go with more precious metal? Should I do another brand and maybe another country of origin? I'm thinking about all these things, and the possibilities are, they're really exciting. And this is one of the ways that I enjoy this hobby. Part of it, is wearing the watches, filming the watches, talking about the watches. But a whole nother part, and maybe you can relate, is thinking about the possibilities and doing the research and trying on the watches and talking with fellow watch collectors, fellow watch friends about the direction that I may or may not go in. I think it's all a lot of fun. So that's, the big news today. I'm starting over. I'm starting afresh. I have 2 watches right now. And I'm looking at adding, Gray Side of the Moon, Meteorite, or possibly, the Tank Française, or maybe I go titanium next. I don't know. It's the possibility. It's a clean slate. And that's fun for me. That's really fun. So do I miss the watches I just let go of? Well, right now, no. I look at my wrist. No, I'm not missing it now. Maybe that changes 4 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. I'll have to update you as I go through this journey. And yes, I will share the journey with you. I'll talk about what diver I want to add, what move I want to make next. In addition to all my other standard reviews and rambles and comparisons and topic videos, this is just sharing my journey. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. I've really done it. I have gone full send. Someday is no longer something that's in my vocabulary. I'm doing it right now. I'm starting afresh. I am enjoying this hobby, and hopefully with this journey, I will take the successes and mistakes of my past and apply that into the new direction going forward. And I'm pumped about it. So thank you for watching. I'll look forward to reading the crap show of the comment section that I am anticipating. Thank you again. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.